Greetings, true believers. You're listening to Zero to Zero, a Who Wants to Be a Superhero podcast. I'm Sam, aka the Human Thorax.
I'm Giga, aka Tooth Eater.
And I'm Valflycub, aka the Magnificent Simp.
Yay.
We are all simping for our precious Stan Lee every day. Erin Esurance is gone, so we can no longer simp for her, unfortunately.
And Basura is also gone, so we can no longer simp for her either.
I was never quite simping for Basura, but
yeah, you say
I understand
that. You say that.
I'm alone in that on this show.
Yeah.
I don't think I liked her as much as you two did, but
Yeah, she was pretty.
that's okay.
She was cool.
She was cool, but
She had so much potential. That
Yeah.
the
she had
show
so much potential.
Stifled.
So did everyone except for the Diffuser and Miss Limelight and Mr. Mitzvah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Braid.
Who's the
Can I
first
talk
person-
about Braid yet?
Oh yeah, I was wondering. I forgot who the
The
first
video
person to
game?
go home was.
No, the first person to be eliminated on the show. Because I wanted to do a Feedback's Lounge roundup, but I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
we're divvy it up over a few
Lounge.
episodes.
Yeah, okay. We can go ahead and do that as our first segment.
Let me tell you about Braid's conversation with Feedback.
Okay.
So, Braid says that I think I already talked about her experience with the warehouse challenge confusion.
Mhm.
There were a couple things about. I don't think I said this. The reason she lost the warehouse challenge was, you know how everyone always doesn't understand what the premise of the challenge is?
Right. It's like...
Because
yeah.
nothing is as it seems.
She thought that the secret of the challenge was that you had to, like, be friendly to Mr. Long and, like, have a nice time with him and make the human connection or whatever.
Which, like,
Aw.
I would. I
Makes
would think
sense.
that. Because,
So
like,
she was just like,
treat
"Oh,
him
yeah,
like
let
a
me-
human.
yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna just brush this guy off.
Yeah, a lot of the eliminations in this show seem to be just the consequence of guessing wrong.
Yep.
But anyway, so the Feedback asks her. He's like, "Oh, you mentioned that your character's all about protecting children. Can you elaborate on that a little?" And she's like, "Yeah, well, you know, a lot of people, a lot of my friends have kids, and they let their kids like have a computer in their room, and like they have no idea what their kids are up to in there. And I just think you should keep your computer in the family area."
Oh.
So that was what Braid's
Yeah, Braid doesn't
noble goal was.
Like a superhero.
Yeah, this is a direct quote. "You should know your child's password. You should be able to backtrack and see who they're emailing and who's emailing them, you know? So that would be my message."
Braid's very much into Black Mirror.
Cool.
Why did Braid not win?
Maybe
Probably
it's
because-
the whole CIA operative thing that makes her be like, your children shouldn't have secrets.
Well, or like
know?
maybe
I mean,
she
this
knows.
was 2007. Every parent was terrified of the internet.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
knows
Not
the
in the way that
nasty
they should
shit,
be.
nasty shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Have you seen Cyber Seduction: His Secret Life?
so I have a story about Cyber Seduction: Secret Life.
Okay.
It sounded really funny, and so I wanted to watch
It's
along.
not.
I thought it was, but I really wanted to watch it along with it, and I went on a fun adventure that took
Now,
me.
when you say along with it, do you mean the Jurgen It Patreon bonus episode?
Yeah, I wanted.
Okay.
Just
Just so everyone who's listening knows what we're talking about.
Patreon.com.
Patreon.com/Jurgen.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, I probably should have specified. But yeah,
Patreon.com/Jurgen.
Patreon.com/Jurgen.
Patreon.com.
And I wanted to, so I wanted to, like, know what you were talking about. And so I think it ended up being, like, 6 fucking a.m. when I finally had gotten a correct torrent of it.
When you bought the
was
DVD.
able to, acquire the DVD and watch it legally.
And you
With
mailed a
overnight
check
shipping.
to fucking Lifetime headquarters.
Yeah, and so I was like half delirious, kind of half awake, watching Cyber Seduction: His Secret Life. And it wasn't worth it, I have to say.
No, it's a for a Lifetime original movie about internet porn addiction.
It's pretty.
It is shockingly not fun to watch.
Yeah, the
you
kind
expect
of,
it to be way funnier than it ends up being.
I mean, the standouts among it are like how they kind of get around making like a sex thing, or like like making any reference to masturbation. So he's just kind of
there
like
is a
intensely
VHS tape labeled "Virgin Vaginas," but other than
yeah,
that,
but he's like he doesn't, like, he's
he
not,
just sit
like,
there and
cranking
watch
it.
it?
He's just, like, sitting there watching it and drinking energy drinks.
Yeah, just
I
looking
kind
at
of,
naked women and drinking
Jeez.
Monster.
yeah, being awake in the wee hours of the morning, I could kind of relate to the protagonist because, I was also
Just sitting there watching
red-eyed,
Cyber Seduction,
watching Cyber Seduction: A
drinking
Secret
Monster.
Life. In the yeah.
Amazing.
Don't watch
Anyway,
that
if you don't
movie.
know what we're talking about, patreon.com/Jurgenit, or listen to the We Hate Movies episode about it. Anyway, this week,
So
I hated this episode, but not in the way that I expected to.
Yeah,
I
because
thought
you thought
this
Fear
episode
2
was
would be
just...
worse.
I just thought it was sinfully boring.
this episode is going to kind of suck to talk about, I think.
I was like reflecting on it later, and I was like, did anything happen after the first 10 minutes?
No,
No,
that's when we got to elimination time. I was like, wait, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like
Jesus
the
Christ.
elimination wasn't based on really anything that happened in the episode.
Yeah. So the heroes
sort
look
of.
around the mostly empty bedroom, and they're sad. It's right after the last elimination. I don't think anything really happens here.
The recap,
Hygiena very astutely says, I'm starting to realize every elimination, someone goes home.
yeah, and then
I'm beginning to notice.
Yeah.
and then
I'm putting the pieces together. I think I see a pattern here.
There's one
Hyperstrike
fewer person every
says-
time Stan sends someone home.
Cyberstrike says we're twice as likely to win as we were when
At the start.
which is
It's true.
arguably true.
That's true
not
if they
arguably
flip a
true.
coin.
if you recalculate the probability halfway through the competition, yes, there are 5 people and you are still one of them.
Oh,
What
so if at the beginning of the competition we had guessed who would win, and we picked someone, and now,
Mhm.
Now they open the other door.
Yeah.
You want to change your guess.
yeah.
Yes.
Does that apply here, or do you have to have a
No,
door?
the Monty Hall problem does not apply here.
The Monty Hall problem's bullshit. It's not real.
It is real.
No, I don't like it.
You don't
So
like
the
it,
next
but it
day-
doesn't make it real. Anyway,
No, I
Aaron,
really don't like it to the point that it's not true anymore. So the
The-
next day,
Me at gender.
there's
I mean, yeah, I agree.
there's some electrical shenanigans and the
It's
power
feedback!
goes out.
Yay! He's coming back!
Yeah,
I was like,
it is
yeah,
funny that
it's
they
feedback. He's here.
They introduced feedback at the start of the season doing the exact thing that now it's like alarm going off.
It's like obviously
feedback is on the
evil.
loose. No, the power goes out and then the TV turns on somehow, which I'm not quite sure how that one works.
I
And
mean,
it's our
from
friend the weatherman.
from what we saw, everything that was going on in the city, like with regards to the power lines glowing and stuff, the problem was not that there was a blackout. It was that, in fact, that there was too much power.
Which turned the TV on spontaneously.
It
Exactly.
turned the TV on and also made the lights red.
Mm-hmm.
Have you not had a red out?
You know what? I haven't.
Come on, boys, get the red out. Okay.
Okay, great.
Is that McCarthyism?
So the TV turns on and our weatherman friend is here and he says, breaking news, electricity's been diverted from the local power plant and there's rolling blackouts all over town. So Stan says it's Dr. Dark, have fun. So they go to the power station.
And
It's Dr.
Hyperstrike, when he
Dark.
hears that it's Dr. Dark, goes, big surprise.
Is Dr.
Yeah.
Dark, is Dr. Dark feedback?
That would
No.
be a fucking incredible twist. But
He's
Um,
like so jaded by the fact that he got a shitty cameo in Hyper Snake or whatever, Mega
the
Snake.
Mega Snake.
The-
Hyperstrike turns into a snake.
I
wanna watch
I
that
have a
movie.
couple things here, because you're really. I mean, I'd really like to. I'd like to blast through this as much as you, but I do
Also-
have some notes.
Feedback would
Okay.
become a villain, would call them Super Zeros because he knows
Yeah,
that
'cause he's
you being on the show, you don't amount to anything. You know?
exactly.
He would be like, you think
Not
you're
true.
special.
He got his own show on sci-fi.com.
Yeah, his own show.
What
So
show did he get? Feedback Lounge?
Feedback's Lounge.
Yes.
Was that actually on Sci-Fi or was it on YouTube?
It was on. I think he starts every episode with like greetings sci-fi dot. What is it like Sci-Fi Pulse viewers or something? I assume that was like their website.
It
was
could have been a
Sci-Fi
premium
Pulse or
cable network as well.
So they give him some. So they
No
throw
fucking
him
way
some
now.
webisodes.
Was that what it was?
It could be like it could be like a super fucking package deal. You know how shit was
There's
in
no way
2008.
that sci-fi.com had a premium. Okay, sci-fi.com Pulse.
I also just want to be clear when I say being on the show, you don't amount to anything in regards to feedback. I'm not saying it because he doesn't amount to anything. I just mean the show didn't give him anything.
The show's shit. Feedback's great.
Feedback's great.
Whatever Sci-Fi Pulse was, there's no longer any record of it.
I mean, Mr. Mitzvah was on 3D TV, and there's no record of the show that he was on, except for his Wikipedia page, so...
Or should there be?
But, so...
Maybe it's like a ABC Family / Freeform situation. Like, the Sci-Fi Pulse is still around, but it's called, like, something else. Some random other word.
Go to jo.net.
Right. When they're getting the briefing from Stan, the camera is just incredibly shitty. It's capturing at low DPI. Everything's condensed to hell and shaking around, and the picture-in-picture isn't synced up with it. So
yeah,
there's some sync issues in this episode.
Yeah, and the other thing is when they're driving over to the power plant. Hyperstrike says it would be really nice if we could finally catch Dr. Dark, and I'm like,
and kill him.
I agree.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice if this stopped happening and we could all
It'd be really nice if we didn't have to go in the fear tube.
This is why Hyperstrike is actually like a spiritual sequel to Feedback.
Yeah.
Because Feedback would do the same thing, where he would be like, this breakfast will be great for our mission, like just in character.
Yeah.
Hyperstrike can do the splits. He's very
We
charming.
have to give thanks to Dr. Dark for the challenge.
Hyperstrike busts it open.
Tubes are generally fearsome.
So they arrive at the power station, and there's a weird, conspicuous tube on the ground, and we see a sign that's danger, high voltage, but there's a tarantula on it. Interesting.
And
What Dr. Dark appears on a TV, as always. And
so
the
I would
TV
like to
is
talk...
CGI, right?
I thought that. I wrote down, like, okay, the TV can't be real, right?
It's like weirdly pixelated.
They show a shot of it where it does look like it's a shot of the screen that the superheroes were looking at and not a picture-in-picture. But it's the fucking picture-in-picture is airbrushed in, so it has like a blur on the edge that is just incredibly unconvincing and doesn't make any sense. Like we
get a shot at some point where like the screen shake, or like it's like explosions and it's like and everything's shaking, and you can see, much like with Aaron Esurance on the watches, you can see the screen like sliding around.
But yeah, the TV itself, it is there. It would appear, but it is mounted on a chain link fence. It shouldn't be there. I would be more comfortable if it was just like a composite TV that they just put in post.
Or if Dr. Dark was there, if they met the villain at some point.
That's the other thing, is that Dr. Dark appears on the screen, and the backdrop of the screen is just exactly where they are right now.
The other thing is, like, but if Dr. Dark was there, then he would like explain what he's done, where he's like, Super Zeros, I put something at the end of this tube. Ha ha ha.
And then the diffuser would like fucking take him down.
Well, but then it's like, and then they would go to do the challenge, and what? He would leave, or he would just like stand in the background, being like, "Ha ha, you look stupid."
They put him. He's in the fear tube.
Yeah. So here's what happens. Okay. So Dr. Dark is like, okay, I'm gonna break electricity, whatever the fuck, who cares? Unless you can go into the reactor chamber, where there is a box with 5 fuses, and you each have to go in there one by one and remove a fuse. And if all 5 of you can remove your fuse in a total of 6 minutes or less, then there's
nothing I can do to stop you. I'll be
powerless. He provides no justification, by the way, for why they can't just have one person take out all 5 fuses. But I guess what we've learned from Mindset is that under no circumstances do you refuse to play along with the villain's game.
But also, so they also played it in a very inefficient way.
Oh, yeah.
Because, so, spoilers, the way that they do it is one person, they go in one at a time. So, like, for example, Whipsnap goes in. Whipsnap takes her fuse out, and then Whipsnap goes out. And at first I thought this was because it would have a different thing in the room for all of...
I thought that too.
The different people.
It really, really felt like it was gonna, huh?
But, we learn gradually, albeit, that it's all the same thing. And so the optimal strategy...
Kind of.
the optimal strategy here would be Whipsnap goes in, gets the fuse, then Parthenon goes in, and Whipsnap goes out. So
like while Parthenon is getting the fuse.
Exactly.
I think that they're not allowed to do that.
I think it's also just overly complicated. Like, I don't know that there's that much room in the little area behind the
Definitely
tube.
not. Also, they had to like reset. Well, we'll get into it. Let's pull back because I want to talk about Dr. Dark on the TV because I don't know if you noticed this. Dr. Dark, he's got his mask and all that, and he's like gesturing as he speaks.
He does,
but the gestures don't like match with what he's saying at all.
They don't communicate well either because he's wearing all black, so it just kind of looks like a silhouette moving around.
I think that they just filmed video of the guy in the costume gesturing and just played that video with whatever voiceover they needed. It looks really
saves
bad,
money.
really bad.
I mean, I guess I hadn't really thought it was worth remarking on it until this point, but as you say that, I realized that I've known that the entire time, and
I
just
somehow
never really talked
noticed
about
until
it.
Now.
And just it lived in my brain.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
So Dr. Dark explains, he's like, remember when I stole your dossiers? My people made copies of them, so
Which,
I know
like, good
all
on
your
you.
weaknesses and fears.
Good on you, Dr. Dark. That's a smart move.
But also, how could
kinda
he
makes
have?
last
Because
week's
we
challenge
intercepted.
feel kind of pointless.
They intercepted the courier, though. So, like, how
Sarah
the
got
courier made
eliminated for
copies
nothing.
before he handed them off to Dr.
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying. Yeah,
he went by the Kinkos on his way to University Walk.
And then he uploaded those files onto his laptop and mailed them to Dr. Dark.
No, he used the computers.
He teleported
Kinkos.
his Alienware laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he feedbacked his Alienware laptop in there.
He gave it to Feedback, who jumped into a microwave.
But here's the twist: that the tube is full of scary.
Mm-hmm.
The Tunnel of Fear!
The Tunnel of Fear, Khaleesi!
I didn't want to say Khaleesi, but I did want to say Khaleesi.
Yeah, like someone's got to do it.
So Whipsnap goes first, and what she has to do.
But what needs to be mentioned is when he says it's full of your greatest fear, Whipsnap lets out a primal shriek, which for not the last time during this challenge, she just kind of
I just want to say right now, actually. If I was on this show and they gave me this challenge, I would just be like, nope, I'm not doing it. I don't,
Really?
I'm not even going to ask what's in there. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
And we're going to lose the challenge and the city's going to be destroyed or whatever. I'm not going in there. I'm just not going to do it. And I'm going to get eliminated this week because it's all my fault and I'm okay with that. That's what I would say.
I mean...
So credit to all 5 of them, or all 6 of them? All 5 of them.
Yeah,
for doing it at all.
Yeah, undergoing this trauma for this. I think I could do this. If I was on a competition, like
I think if this was a
pressure.
reality show and you knew that it was like A, tarantulas that don't bite, and B,
snakes that don't
snakes
bite,
that are definitely not poisonous,
and just rats.
I mean, my fears are not a safety issue. I know that a cockroach is not going to harm me in any way.
I know, it's
but
just kind of
if I
nasty.
see one, my soul will leave my body, and then I'll be a dead husk of a man.
That's the thing, though. It's dark in there, so you don't have to see them.
Yeah, exactly. I would. My soul would just leave my body preemptively, just in case.
Yeah, I guess I just kind of like
So no matter what, your soul's not going in the tube.
My house.
I mean, it's going in the tube and then it's coming right back out, and I'm not.
When I'm dealing with a place where a bunch of spiders live, like behind the couch or whatever, I just go about my business very quickly, and if I see them, I deal with it. But if I don't worry about it.
Well, kudos to you.
I do not look. Yeah.
There's a forced ignorance. Yeah, I know that there's at least a couple attic spiders living near my bed, and when I go to plug something into my power outlet, I kind of have to enter their domain. But the thing is that they look so much.
Do you present them with a gift?
Yeah, I present them with the gift of thinking that they're cat hair or dust, and just kind of knowing that they're not, but living with that truth. What were you saying, Val?
I have a strange relationship with vermin, I guess, in my apartment because I just feel really bad about the idea of exterminating anything in my house, even if it's a bug. I mean, a spider especially, because spiders have a good reputation as far as bugs go. But the other night, I went to the bathroom at 2 a.m. and I was brushing my teeth because that's the perfect time to brush your teeth. And and I saw this mouse run across the bathroom floor.
Ooh,
And he kind of ran. Yeah, he kind of ran like it looked like he was under the shower curtain. And I was like, oh, I wonder if there's like a hole in the bathroom wall over there. And I pulled back the shower curtain, and he was just there on the floor under the shower curtain. And he just looked so small, and like he looked like he was like trying to squish himself down so I couldn't see him and like be frozen because he just had nowhere to go. Like he was just there, and I was just like, aw. And I just put the shower curtain back over him and finished brushing my teeth and went to bed. Like,
yeah, that's a problem to deal with in the morning.
Or not. Like, I'm just
no, like I don't
fine.
mind.
He hasn't
like,
killed you by then.
Well, it's not like I'm not grossed out by mice, or like it's just that they can be disease vectors.
Yeah.
And you don't want them in your house.
Yeah.
And they can cause damage.
Also, our dog saw it, and he like is now staring at the radiator every once in a while. It's his new hobby of like, when will the mouse come out?
I think
Which
my
new fear is that he will catch the mouse. And
yeah. Related to that, my biggest fear in going into that tube is that I would accidentally harm any of the animals that
Right?
they.
Oh yeah, I was very scared for this snake when
Yeah.
this
Like,
snake
this
happens.
This is something I feel whenever I'm around like a very small animal, because I'm very tall and I'm pretty big, and so whenever I'm like near a kitten or like a small dog or something, I'm like, oh my god, if I make one wrong move, this thing's dead.
yeah.
That's how I feel whenever I'm around anybody.
Just because of your temper.
Right, I'm very dangerous.
Yeah, my dad has a budgie, and so she's like 2 inches tall, and she's really cute, and I love like visiting and like seeing her and stuff. But sometimes I'm just like, I can't hold this bird.
Right.
Like I'll squeeze it.
That's why
Like, I don't want to.
Like, a turtle is a really good pet because not only are they extremely easy to take care of and very cute, and will live forever, but also just the sturdiest creature known to man. It like
Right.
through negligence, you have to kind of actively want to kill a turtle to kill it, because like in most cases, it like this is the case for a lot of reptiles, is that like if their body isn't getting enough of whatever, or like if they're not getting enough heat or light for a while, they'll just kind of shut down, and like if they can get that energy again, they'll be fine.
They're like, I'm just gonna take a nap till the sun comes back.
Yeah.
So
Fortunately, I have never wanted to kill a turtle, so
Me
I
neither.
think we're fine. So Whipsnap goes first.
So the funny thing about this challenge is that it seems like they all are going to have to go through different fear tubes based on their dossiers, but
And I
they
was
don't.
looking
Fucking
forward to
seem like that, huh?
I was
Yeah.
looking forward to like all the different fear tubes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking forward to finding out their weaknesses.
So
did you know
Whipsnap
that-
goes in first, and she's like, I heard all these rats skittering around. It was disgusting.
We get a lot of rat shots. A lot
Yeah,
of
we
shoots
do.
of those little cuties.
She says something incredibly relatable. And just to describe the layout of this, it's like a pretty long tube, and then at the end of the tube, there's like a small, cramped little chamber where you kind of have to climb between like metal pipes, and then there's the fuse box, and you get the fuse. She says something incredibly relatable here, which is, I don't know if I'm interpreting it wrong, or maybe I'm just hearing it the way I want to hear it, but I really liked how it sounded to my brain, which was, she was like, I hear the rats, and I'm terrified. But then I'm just like, I gotta channel my fear into anger, because I am very mad that I have to do this.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah.
very good.
Don't be mad at the
Are
rats
you
for
now
being
mad at
creepy.
Dr. Dark or mad at the show?
Yeah.
Yeah. We do get, there's some webs in there. We get to see those, but we just kind of see the rats.
Yeah, just a taste of what's to come.
Rat
It's-
City, baby.
She gets the fuse, and she gets out, and she's really shaken when she
Yeah.
gets out. But
Hyperstrike
she
is
does do it.
squatting at the other end of the tube to see when she'll come out. I mean, they're all standing around, but Hyperstrike is squatting.
Yeah, it was really annoying how everyone was like, "Hey, are you okay? Hey, are you alright?
How's it going in there?
You doing okay?" And like,
You doing
the
good?
people are just like, "Shut the fuck up."
How's
would
the
just be
tube?
like,
Do you love it?
Hey,
Okay.
I think I heard some poison. I think I saw one of the producers walk by with a big bottle of poison. Careful.
Well, if you
we should all choose not to go in the tube.
My plan.
Careful, they said there's spike traps in there. Good luck.
If I were in that situation, I would simply bring my own fuse and go in there and wait a little bit and then crawl back out and say, "Hey, I got it, guys."
For a second, I thought you said bring my own fears, and I was like, oh, I always
I bring my own spiders. And
everyone does that. Yeah.
So next up is Parthenon.
Parthenon said no capes. # no capes.
Which, correct.
He took his cape off to go into the tube.
Yeah, which...
As he should.
Yeah.
He didn't get called out on. Fuck you, Stan. If you're gonna do this, at least be consistent.
I feel like maybe...
Stan's just like, I wash my hands of this challenge. This one sucks. Yeah. Stan does not appear this entire challenge from the minute they leave to the minute they return.
Yeah, they fucked the whole thing up.
Nope.
He's like,
so Parthenon says, I like the way the Parthenon, he's just like, I'm very afraid of snakes, so there's going to be snakes in there, so that sucks.
Yeah.
And everyone else is like, I think it's Whipsnap is like, yeah, Parthenon's not a real insect kind of guy. And I was like, what's an insect kind of guy? And I'm like, oh wait, that's me.
Too many of my friends.
They had to eliminate.
Sorry.
They had to eliminate Basura before this challenge because she would have killed it. She would have done great.
Yeah,
she'd just be like, insects, retrieve the fuse!
She's not afraid of that. I would have loved to see Basura do this challenge. This is her element.
The producers would be like, we gotta give it to her. That was good.
So Parthenon, when he on his way out, after he grabs the fuse, he has to crawl back over one of the pipes, and there's an entire snake just sitting on the pipe, and he puts his hand down on it, and he's starting to put his weight on this pipe, and he's like, fuck, there's a fucking snake, Jesus.
Yeah, he shrieks.
I don't think he actually touched the snake.
Yeah,
I think he touched the pole, he was aware that there was a snake there.
Yeah,
regardless, don't put a fucking snake on a pipe that someone has to crawl over.
I mean, the snake might have put itself there.
They also chopped up his talking head so that it is, I reacched out and touched a snake.
There's also, I think we also see that there's spiders in there. There's a bunch of tarantulas going around. One of them is befriending a snake. There's just a snake and a tarantula living together in there, and I don't know. That's pretty scary.
See, that's the weird thing, is...
So what if their love is taboo?
Whipsnap goes in, and there's just mice.
I think they cut it specifically.
She heard what she assumed was only rats.
Yeah. It's either
I don't
that,
know,
she specifically
see
said...
the space. There was nothing but mice.
But the cuts were very fast.
Maybe she's allergic to snakes, so they had to add them back in.
Yeah,
she went first, and then they added the snakes.
If there was a snake skin in there, she was. Yeah, I think either it was that they cut it so we didn't see the other animals, or that she specifically had it in her in whatever. She specifically told the producers that there couldn't be. She could only deal with rats or whatever. And
no snakes. Well, maybe because when Parthenon crawls out, he's like, oh god, there were huge snakes in there, and Whipsnap just fucking screams and runs away.
Yeah. It's like, Whipsnap, you already went.
That's the second shriek. Also,
I assume that was her going, oh my god, I was in there with snakes.
Yeah. True. They were constantly playing Rattlesnake.wav in the tube, by the way.
So Hygena's next. We already know that Hygena is claustrophobic, so that sucks.
Great.
Yep.
So yeah, she goes in, and there's snakes and tarantulas and mice, and on her way out, she takes a long amount of time for what that's worth. She takes the longest of anyone. Who cares? On her way out, there are snakes that have moved into the exit tunnel.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
And if it were me, I would simply just kind of cut my hand and move the snake away.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure that these are the kind of snake that do not bite you.
I mean, any snake can bite you, but some snakes are less likely.
Not venomous snakes, I would imagine.
No, but even getting bit by a non-venomous snake will still suck.
Yeah, for sure.
But I would probably just kind of gently touch the snake.
Gently touch the snake.
I also have to say,
gently cut the snake into pieces.
I thought that you said
all over it.
I thought that you said if I saw a snake, I would just cut my hand. I thought you were saying I would just cut my hands off at that point.
I would cut across. I would cut across my hand and make a blood vow with the snake.
Also, before anyone tells me that I'm wrong, I did just realize that I'm mixing up the "Don't Tread on Me" snake with the colony snake that's all cut up. I know that I mixed them up. I'm correcting myself. It doesn't matter.
I was going to correct you on that. So good instincts.
On her way out, Hygiena is like sobbing.
Yeah,
like,
Hygiena.
She's not doing okay.
Look, genuinely traumatized.
Can we also say, like, she's a stay-at-home, or she's a housemaker, housemaker? No, she's a homemaker.
She builds houses.
She builds houses, okay? But, like, so we have, like,
she puts
Parthenon,
who's
a young,
houses.
healthy guy. Whipsnap, who seems to be pretty athletic. Diffuser, who has to chase down non-criminals all day. Hyperstrike, who's Flip Boy. And then her, like, it's a semi-physical challenge of crawling in a tube and then going and doing something and crawling back in the tube again. Like, it's believable that she would take the longest regardless of her fears.
Yeah, this wouldn't be a problem if they weren't like, oh yeah, she took the longest in the challenge. I hate to do this. This hurts my very soul, but I kind of have to hand it to the Diffuser, at least now. And this may have just been the way the show was edited, but he seems like he's being a lot less bossy.
Yeah, he does say in the episode that he is making an effort to not be so pushy and take chargey.
And
so
to his credit, like,
credit where it's due.
He is genuinely like less pushy in this episode, and
he is actually making an effort not to do that.
I don't know if this challenge really gave him an opportunity to be bossy anyway. What would he have done?
I think last week he would have been like, "All right, let's go, get out of the tube. All right, next person, go."
Yeah, he doesn't denote which order people will do it in. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's not like I like the Diffuser.
No,
I still want him to
like
lose.
I said, I don't want to give him credit, but like he is acting a little bit better.
It doesn't change anything about him.
No, he's still
his demeanor is softer.
He still does something weird in the episode, so don't worry. Look forward to that, dear listeners.
So we then get an incredibly like scripted. I hate whenever they like make the cast like do acting, because
especially Whipsnap, because she's clearly like
the city is losing power. We gotta hurry.
Like Whipsnap is clearly Whipsnap never is Whipsnap, the character. Whipsnap is just the person that she is.
Yeah, all of them are.
But especially Whipsnap. Hyperstrike at least is in character.
Hyperstrike is in character sometimes, but I also think that is just him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he like plays it up and shit, right?
And
he,
like Parthenon like raises his eyebrow heroically and stuff.
Yeah. She's not very superhero-ish. She
just kind of like waits for each challenge and then does them like a reality show.
And like this isn't like a criticism. This show sucks, and you shouldn't have to give anything to it. But that it's just a matter of fact
that it's bad. Yeah. So we then get a shot of the city with like CGI sparks and explosions, but the shot that they use is just like a calm road with like two cars driving on it, and like clearly they're not reacting because nothing's happening.
Yeah, like did you have to do this in like the middle, in broad daylight, when a blackout is least dangerous?
Yeah, or like could you at least get some actors to be like, ah,
right?
No, the explosion.
Get Laura Dern back.
Yeah. Oh no, a rock! Someone's throwing a rock at me from outer space!
Help! The electricity!
She won an Oscar.
Hyperstrike is next. Whipsnap cheers him on and calls him hype, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. That tells me something about I love when we learn that these people have like developed a rapport.
Hyperstrike kind of just gets in and gets out. He's like, I'm scared of spiders, but I'm just gonna do it.
And to their credit, the editing team did add some CGI spiders, additional CGI spiders for Hyperstrike.
Did they?
Oh yes.
They also made his
yes.
They also made his audio in the tube like really echoey.
Yeah,
so it seems more scary.
Go back and look at the episode. They added a lot of
I don't
want
to ever do that again, but
they add a lot of really fun CG. I can't take videos of it. You know this. YouTube has decided to crack down on my my hubris and has
no hubris allowed.
Stopped me from capturing
So they show more shots after Hyperstrike does his thing of like they're like leaning into it even harder, but they're just showing like empty streets and like playing car crash sound effects.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Like a power outage. Well, I guess because the street lights would go out,
I don't know.
so everyone would go. Yeah.
I mean, it's Los Angeles. That's always going to happen.
I've been in several intersections where the street light has gone out in my time.
And you gunned it, right?
And you're dead.
Pedal to the metal.
Everyone just... It's not a big deal. Everyone just four-way stops it.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I've played Watch Dogs for 10 minutes.
Oh, right. And
I'm pretty sure everyone dies when that happens.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm a stupid baby head.
So the diffuser's up last, and he's got a weird sort of conundrum here, because he's at a very distinct disadvantage and a very distinct
I was thinking
advantage.
about this the whole time. What
advantage does he have?
He's claustrophobic, and he's also very large, so he's afraid of getting stuck in the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's kind of balanced out by the fact that he should have a really easy time getting the fuse out because he is the diffuser.
He's the diffuser, yeah. I definitely I wrote the diffuser defused.
Yeah.
I actually thought about that like 5 minutes ago, and I was like, this is gonna be a hit joke.
Yeah.
People are gonna do fan art of this one.
But it is a little, I mean, his original name was Takedown, right? So maybe he was like, maybe this power should go out.
He's gonna take down the power grid, yeah.
Should take down the power grid.
It is fucked up though, because he is too large to crawl on his knees like everyone else.
He's
just like pulling himself on his elbows.
He gave me some Ted's Caving Page flashbacks.
It's pretty rough, but he does get through.
He gets stuck halfway through, but no, he doesn't.
Hot tip: if you're trying to make a screenshot and the website won't let you, do turn off hardware acceleration in your browser. It will make it work.
There you go.
Okay.
Hot tips from 0 to 0 to you.
Yeah, hot browser tips.
So, a tarantula falls on the back of the diffuser's neck, which sucks.
Do you think that's real?
I don't think that's real.
He said that it happened.
He said he felt something crawling on the back of his neck.
I feel things crawling on the back of my neck all the fucking time.
It looked real.
It looked real, but like, when did it get off him then?
Yeah.
I don't know. At some point that was cut. I don't know. Maybe he shot it with a gun and that's why they cut that. I don't know.
I'm skeptical of the tarantula.
I believe it. It looked real enough to me. Anyway, he gets the fuse out and
with 3 seconds left on the timer.
Dr. Dark's stupid plan is foiled, and there's like surprisingly little fanfare. Like, he doesn't even say anything. There's just like a shot of the power being restored or whatever, and Dr. Dark just is gone, and Stan isn't there.
Bye-bye.
Thank God Hyperstrike is here to pick up the slack, because he's wearing the diffuser's vest for him as the diffuser crawls back out, and they all stand there, and he just goes, "Fuses unite!" And they just hold all their fuses together and they do a CGI glow.
My favorite thing in the whole show is when Hyperstrike wears other superheroes' costumes.
I think it's his favorite thing too,
because he got Hypermind. And
do you think he feels?
That's true.
Do you think he feels like kind of chilly in it, or is it just that he feels exposed because he's wearing like a morph suit?
I think he just likes it, because he put on Mindset's shoulders when he was wearing his original costume.
Yeah, he'll do anything to wear the costume that he was given by
I think
Stan.
he's just a fan of Dragon Ball Z, and he's just imagining that he's got those Potara earrings.
Yeah.
So on the way back, Stan tells them that he's arranged a special night out.
They are rewarded.
His treat.
They're being rewarded with a night out in full costume among regular people.
This is the fun part, because now that we finished the Tunnel of Fear, the rest of the episode is just kind of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's the thought, by the way, about the... I think Hygiena calls them the super vehicles.
That's very cute.
The two, like,
I think Hyperstrike
minivans
says
that they have. Oh, yeah. Hyperstrike. Yeah. They originally took 2 to carry all 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're down to 5, and they're still using 2 of them.
Yeah, I think they should start using 1.
I think you should start using 1. Come on, this is fucking LA. Cut down on traffic. Carpool.
Like, those vans definitely hold 8 people.
And they're like big fuck
Also,
off
there's
Escalades.
half of them, so you would use half as many vans.
Exactly.
Yeah. Come on.
Stan.
So Stan is like, don't forget to be like superheroes for the 100th time. And now they're off to Sherman Oaks, California, Mexican restaurant Casa Vega.
They go to a Mexican restaurant, and
what an underwhelming special night out.
I mean, no,
I'm sure,
Mexican
sure
restaurants are great, and I
this
love
was
Mexican
so
food.
fucking funny, though.
This was.
I'm
yeah,
sure
this
it's
is
a
very
good
funny.
restaurant. I thought it was going to be like a party
It
or
would
something.
be even better.
Yeah.
Like, the only
They were
better
going to
thing,
have a
it would be
fucking
really good.
uncomfortable dance party like in episode 1 of the show.
I loved seeing Hyperstrike, and Hyperstrike's like looking at the menu, and he's like,
He's like,
"Hey,
oh,
fried
deep
ice
fried
cream?"
ice cream.
And
it's
Hygiena's like,
has
yeah.
Hyperstrike ever been to a Mexican restaurant before?
It's not. They're happy, though. It's fun to see them, like,
Yeah,
just
no,
hanging
I
out.
love this. This was a reprieve.
I've been
I
to
think
Mexican
it would be
restaurants
very
and I've
funny
never
if
had
they would.
fried ice cream.
I think this was a missed opportunity for the show to have them go to Chili's or something.
Chili's! Sam, I missed what you just said.
I just said I've been to Mexican restaurants and I've never had fried ice cream.
No, but they usually have it, in my experience.
Well, some of us don't
Except-
always look at the dessert menu because our parents are not happy for us to have joy in our lives.
I mean, I've only had it once, but I always look at the dessert menu because I want to suffer.
I am still legitimately bitter about a time in my life. I want to say a few years ago. It might. Who knows? Time is impossible to parse anymore. But my whole family went out to Cheesecake Factory, and I'm looking at that fucking cheesecake list, and then the waiter comes back at the end of the meal and is like, "All right, any dessert?" And everyone's just like, "No," and I'm like, "Wait." And then I didn't get any cheesecake, and I'm still mad.
Like, what the fuck is
Damn.
wrong with people when you like have a big gathering? Why don't you just get the fucking dessert? Like, if you're gonna be eating like a big meal anyway, just enjoy yourselves.
It's a situation where the worst case scenario is you have dessert leftovers.
Yeah, like,
and I'm not going to because it's cheesecake, and I'm going to eat the entire thing, and then I'm going to feel terrible.
I really
Right.
don't like Cheesecake Factory cheesecakes.
I mean, Cheesecake Factory. I'm not going to say it's good.
I mean, it's
hard to enjoy your cheesecake when the Eye of Sauron is staring at you the whole time.
You're living in like this Egyptian postmodern nightmare.
I walk into the Cheesecake Factory and I'm like, oh god, I'm in the superhero layer.
Yeah, yes. Oh wait, I made that joke.
Excuse me, do you have a bowl of potatoes and onions? Wrong, please.
That's the pre-meal thing that they bring out instead of bread. I also want to say, when they're in the car... Okay, so going back to the show. When they're in the car driving back from the fear tube, they have the thing of Stan comes on in the car and he's like, "Good job, superheroes," and they go, "Thank you, sir." But like, I'm pretty sure this is like CG'd in, right? So they basically just
every time.
So the producers just were like, say thank you, sir.
Say thank you, sir.
Yeah, and like they just
say
had to
yes,
do
Stan. I love you.
it. Yeah. Thank you, precious
Say I
Stanley.
will always obey you, Stan.
Yes,
my precious,
my master.
Okay, so they go to Casa Vega,
Mm-hmm.
and we get a lot of shots of people just staring at them like, what?
Yeah, like a bunch of kids just like blankly staring at the superheroes.
This is the weird thing, okay?
Which is what you do when you're a kid, is you don't express, you blankly stare. It's just what kids do. In where my parents' house is a neighborhood where through the past 5 or so years, all of the people who live there, except for us, have been systemically eliminated, moved out, and been replaced by young families with kids. And
you made it sound like it was a reality show of its own.
Yeah, basically, well, it kind of is, because it's just like a couple in their 50s and 2 like adult kids and a entire neighborhood of babies. And so I know how kids act. I've seen
in theaters
every time I go out. Like for the whole summer, I've spent the past 3 months. Every time I go outside, seeing exactly how kids act, and if they don't know you, they freeze and don't express. And that even if they've been like instructed to go over to talk to you.
So, are you saying you think the kids were actually interested?
No, I think the kids were instructed to go over there.
Okay.
Well, that's part of what's weird, though, because, like, the kids are, like, standing at the table, and the superheroes are all like, yeah, kids, we, and they're, like, showing off their powers and their gadgets.
Oh, it's extremely weird. It's also extremely weird in real life when actual kids do that.
But, like, Whipsnap has a talking head where she's like, oh, the kids were all so excited and they were asking us questions, but then every time we see them, the kids are just staring blankly and saying nothing.
Yeah. It's like, so, you know how in the Nixon-Kennedy debates, like, Nixon didn't want to put any makeup on because he thought it would make him look, like, gay or whatever, so people who listened to the debate on the radio thought that Nixon did better, and people who watched it on TV thought Kennedy did better. It's exactly like that, because if you listen to the voiceovers and the talking heads, you would think these kids are pointing at stuff and wow, smiling. Oh my gosh, this is so cool, smiling, yeah, like running over because they're excited.
But kids don't actually act like that, is the thing.
Oh, speaking of which, the debate is happening right now. Let's see if everyone's having fun.
I don't want to talk about this.
Moving on.
But if you actually watch it, they're just standing silently in a line staring at
Sam?
them.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a weird editing thing. I don't know.
Sam, could you not bring politics into our podcast?
I'm sorry.
You freak.
I'm sorry. So the kids are standing there and staring and saying nothing, and the diffuser is he's letting the kids play with his gadgets, and I'm just yes, please let this come back to bite him. So he's like, oh, want to see my grenades?
He's like, this is a grenade.
Yeah, he gives a child a caltrop.
He literally hands a little widget to a child, and he's like,
it's a jack.
Oh, this is a special device that makes it so when the bad guys are knocked down, they don't get back up. He looks at the kid and he says, don't kill your dog with this. Wink.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't kill your dog. Wink. So the server then comes over and it's funny o'clock. Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
It's funny. I'm laughing.
He's here's the check. Who's going to be paying? And they're like, and then
Stan said it was a reward. We didn't think we would have to fucking pay.
We get a funny hee-hee-hoo-hoo montage of all the heroes helping out around the restaurant because they can't pay for their food. And I think someone asked Hygiena to suck his dick or something.
It was, can you clean my friend's underpants?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Like he did a poopy in his diaper. So what the fuck, Stan? Stan basically said, your reward is that I will open the door to the cage and allow you to go out. Not, I will buy you lunch. I will buy you dinner.
To interface with society.
Yeah, they could have basically gone to any restaurant. In kayfabe. They could have gone to any restaurant and the same situation would have happened.
Right.
This obviously, the dinner is actually paid for and they're just doing this to make funny TV show.
But it's stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid.
It's just another moment really of rude. Me being like, sorry, is Stan supposed to be evil?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But then it kind of makes it up to us by having the best shot in the series so far, where Hyperstrike gets surprised by Stan. Hyperstrike, when they go back to the lair, Hyperstrike is hanging out, looking at one of the boxes.
Oh yes,
where one of the memorabilia is. Yeah. And Stan comes on the screen, and Hyperstrike goes, "Oh fucking Jesus Christ!"
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm crow.
And Stan's like, meet me in the gaming room. And he's like, oh.
I love gaming.
On my way.
Scare the shit out of me.
So Stan tells them that diverting the power was actually just part of Dr. Dark's bigger, more evil plan.
I would say that we know what he was diverting the power for. I'm going to say that...
oh god, we sure do, huh?
Sapping the power from a city is less evil. I mean... is more evil than what he ends up actually
redacted.
Doing with it.
So Stan is on 3 TVs for some reason, and then Dr. Dark takes over one of them, and he's like, "Did somebody say evil?"
And just then Stan's only on 2 TVs.
Yeah.
So now there's 2 Stans and 1 Dr. Dark, and the 2 Stans are watching Dr. Dark, and they're very annoyed.
And they're looking at each other and being like, could you believe this guy?
Got a load of this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 2 Stans.
At some point, they replace the middle Stan with just the logo of the show.
Beyond.
Why did you have 3 TVs anyway? Just do 2. Jesus.
Beyond 2 Stans.
So there's a fun... there is a good reaction from the diffuser here where he's just like, oh, Dr. Dark.
Yeah, I laughed at that.
So we do the challenge that got Creature eliminated last time again.
Yep.
It's really dumb though, because he sets it up like it's gonna because he's like, I'm going to prove that you're not the do-gooders that Stan thinks you are, using the information from your dossiers. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it's like the stupid thing last time where they just, like, took a break from the superhero theme to be like, oh, it's a fun reality show thing where we got your friends to talk shit about you behind your backs. And I'm like, okay, well, at least they're, like, sticking to the theming.
Nope.
But then they do the same thing with the fucking videos.
Yeah,
So
Dr.
dumb.
Dark conducted interviews with...
And it adds nothing, by the way.
No, it's exactly the same thing.
So Stan, who once again is the true villain of the show, is just like, okay, sure, Dr. Dark, I would love to get the secrets
You're not
that you
supposed
stole.
to play along
I'll
with
allow it.
I mean, Stan, according to Stan, the paramount thing is to play along with the villain. So
Yeah, that takes priority over. It's gonna be like, there's gonna be a challenge at some point where it's like, the challenge you were given, which is like to find the codes, and then the secret challenge, which is to help the lost child. But then the true challenge is going to be give Dr. Dark a massage. And he's going to be like, you prioritize saving the child over massaging
over
Dr.
having
Dark's
sex
shoulders.
with Dr. Dark.
There's going to be a challenge that's like, this person is hanging off a cliff and you can pull them up, but Dr. Dark
tells you not
asks
to.
you not to.
So
Dr. Dark asks you to jump off a bridge.
So
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
You
which
didn't
snaps
jump
first.
off the bridge when Dr. Dark said to, and he asked very nicely.
So
It's not very superhero-y.
It makes me question your character.
because this is the episode where Whipsnap goes first. Whipsnap goes first. And we we get Brandon, Whipsnap's friend.
Well, can we describe the framing of these? Because it is something.
What?
Dr. Dark, like, pulls out a weird little dollhouse
Yes.
with a like, Whipsnap
yeah, he
doll
has
on the roof.
He has
He
like
has
a
little
wooden
physical-
symbolism for each of the things.
Which
anyway,
adds nothing.
And actually
no,
not for
it's
all
kind
of them.
of like when the Iron Enforcer had the cookie.
Oh, God. Don't remind... Oh, the cookie.
Put the soundbite in, coward.
Also, like, what does it say that Dr. Dark does the exact same thing that Stan's henchman, the Dark Enforcer, did?
Yeah.
What makes you think?
The
Who's the real villain?
So we get to see Brandon, Whipsnap's friend, and Brandon's cat, and
She made it sound like she had no friends, by the way. So
Yeah.
She did.
I am relieved to see that she does, in fact,
I
have
mean, this
friends.
might just be
Yeah.
Brandon, Whipsnap's coworker, and Brandon's cat, who's very cute, and Brandon's horrible painting, which is sitting behind him,
Of
and
Stripperella.
He's standing right in front of it of like he was like, oh, get me in front of the painting.
it's just an awful painting. It looks like some sort of horrible cranium could do.
I missed the painting and the cat, so I'm a little sad.
There are several cats that I will be mentioning. I guess I'm doing this now.
Welcome to Mentioning Cats.
So like, I always say, like, I'm doing this now, and then I immediately start with the one that I have the loosest conception of what happened. Because, I don't think you can blame me for this one, because...
No, this one, I don't know what
I'll
happened here.
explain
So, I can explain it.
Okay.
I can say it like the show said it.
Okay.
So, at one
But
point,
Val, I would love to hear you explain it.
Whipsnap had a crush,
Uh-huh.
named T.
Mm-hmm.
Whipsnap went to T's house
Mm-hmm.
on the second floor
Mm-hmm.
and asked to go inside. And T was like, no, you can't go inside. So Whipsnap...
Now, sorry, you say went to T's house on the second floor. You
Yeah.
need to explain that a little better.
She jumped on to T's house, which was on the second floor.
She was on
No.
his roof.
She wanted
she-
she wanted to go in his house. He said no, so
Oh.
she climbed up onto his roof.
She climbed up
like
onto
a
his
2-story
roof.
house. Climbed up onto the roof and stayed there.
Stayed there overnight.
Slept on the roof overnight.
Uh-huh.
Now, this...
And then in the morning, he let her in.
The okayness of this depends entirely on how old she was when this happened.
And what their relationship was.
I'm waiting for her to be like, I was 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we all
Hyperstrike
do
is like,
dumb
oh,
shit.
that's sweet. I'm like, what?
Yeah, what are you
Is
talking
it?
about? She harassed
So-
a crush. And
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, Val, go ahead and explain it. Make it make sense.
Are you talking about what happens afterwards?
Yeah, Whipsnap's explanation of this,
Yeah,
her
so
defense
Whipsnap-
of it.
Whipsnap goes up.
Yeah,
and
Whipsnap says,
she's like,
don't worry, I
I
can
can
explain. It was
explain, and-
actually worse.
Yeah, so I can explain. I stole my friend's car. And then Stan's like,
Oh, well, that's fine then.
Stan's like,
Dr. Dark is like, you commandeered his keys. Doesn't that just mean you stole them?
Stole them?
Yeah, because she says confiscated the keys.
Mm-hmm.
And Dr. Dark's like, isn't confiscating another word for stealing? And Stan says, actually, yes, it is. Which, no,
and
it's
then
not. First of all.
the diffuser, like, sweats.
Second of all, whip snap. That does.
Whip snap.
Why did you volunteer that information?
She doesn't attempt to follow up or defend herself. She's just like, okay, and sits
If
back.
she does, it's not in the episode.
I am sure she told the whole story, and they kept in the part where she said, also, I stole my friend's car to do this.
Yeah, I feel like you'd leave that part out entirely.
Like, this one was really
I think
confusing.
She was trying to paint a picture of her being, like, love-struck, like, so obsessed
that
with
would
this
make
crush
sense.
that she had to do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
also earlier, I want to note, so, Parthenon, despite having a Greek theming, says that he does not know what the word for the fear of snakes is. This is back in the fear tube. The fear of snakes is ophidiophobia.
Is what?
Yeah, Parthenon.
Ophidiophobia.
Ah.
So
Well, now we have
Ophidia
to get him on the
is
show
snake.
so we can make fun of him for not knowing that.
I love you, Parthenon. Please come on our show.
We do love Parthenon.
Okay, so next on Dr. Dark's Dirt, it's Hygiena's boa. He's got a boa. And
This is not an evil
like-
secret.
he's like, saucy,
I love the way that he introduces this, because he's just like, recognize this, Hygiena? And she's like, college. And everyone's just like, well, that doesn't count then.
and Hyperstrike's like, that is kind of saucy.
It is saucy.
It made me a little uncomfortable when he was like it. So Hygiena, in possibly the most predictable move that has happened in the show, has dreams of becoming a burlesque dancer. This is incredibly on brand for her, and it's not a secret. It's just a thing.
It's just a thing that she's thought
though,
about.
this is the season 2 version of Major Victory's friend Austin being like, oh yeah, he used to get his ass out and everyone loved it. Because it's her husband Mark, and he's just like, oh, my wife has always had an interest in burlesque, and she loves to do sexy, seductive dances. It's just
Which is great.
Like, this
Like, that's your
like,
wife, dude.
Her like reality show secret is just her husband coming on and being like, I love my sexy wife.
Yeah, it's very sweet. We get to see Hygiena's husband, Mark, and Hygiena's cat.
So
It's the cat.
when this happened, I was like, so why does this show care about burlesque? Like, Basura was on and she did burlesque, and then I realized, no, she doesn't. My ex-girlfriend who looks just like her does burlesque.
Oh.
And Creature.
I mean, I wouldn't put
And
it...
Creature
one equivalent
after
of
the show.
Basura.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past Basura. She seemed kind of like the type. I mean, she
And
did do
Stripperella.
costume design for a pornographic
Yeah.
pornographic film.
Pornographer.
A pornographic film.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
yeah,
going to
she
go
gets-
on record and say, people are always talking about how burlesque is cringe, but I think it's a fun and harmless hobby that
Yeah, of course.
people should not be ashamed to have.
No, I don't think so at all. I think it is very on brand for some people, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think
Yeah.
that people should enjoy what they want to do.
Yes.
And feel, and like do things that make them feel happy and empowered.
Unless it's going on this show.
Unless it's going
being
on
a
the show or being
Not
a
this
cop.
show, the show. So Hygiena is just like smiling and laughing through it, and she's just
she's
like,
like-
haha, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and
I've always
everyone
wanted to
harasses
take
her.
burlesque dancing lessons. And everyone's just laughing and having a good time, and then Stan is like, so what? Are we gonna have to put up a stripper pole in the lair now?
And she's just like,
Ugh.
no, Stan.
No, Stan, shut up.
Shut
Jesus,
up. Like,
be
everyone
cool.
seems so fucking fed up with him.
This is pretty season 1 of them, honestly, to like have nothing but try and make it seem like it's something big and bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
Hyperstrike.
who gives a
I'm never
fuck?
getting over the Austin tape.
Yeah. I mean, why would you? It's so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next up is Hyperstrike.
Holy
And
fucking shit, Hyperstrike's
Holy fucking
dark
shit,
secret.
Hyperstrike. So
The one time,
You should-
Hyperstrike was
yeah,
supposed to do a flip.
So, I'm just gonna explain real quick.
Yeah.
What we see on the TV, is a man, helplessly flailing on a gym mat,
I love that they show that video, and then everyone's just like, Hyperstrike, can you explain that one to us? 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't know what
and
that
so
was.
It's his circus
Hyperstrike-
friends reenacting a failure of his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hyperstrike's like, okay, so I got fired one time because I was working at a venue, and the outfit was very slippery, and the floor was very slippery, and I was supposed to do a kip up, but I couldn't get the traction to do it without my hands.
The kip up is he had to, like, from a lying on his back position, like, jump up onto his feet, and he was holding a flag, so he couldn't use his arms for it,
and
he was not able to do it.
Dr. Dark.
And he says he tried like 20 times. And
Yeah, Dr. Dark, a fucking idiot at this point, should realize that if you challenge Hyperstrike, you're going to regret it, because
my
Hyperstrike...
God.
The point anyway, like, how you call yourself a superhero, but one time when you were not as good as you are now, you struggled and then improved.
Yeah, so not only does he do a kip up to demonstrate what a kip up is when he's telling the
oh my
story
God.
effortlessly, Stan's like, I know, Hyperstrike. And Hyperstrike's like, hey, Stan, shut the fuck up and watch. And then Hyperstrike
this,
does
kid.
4
But
consecutive
you can't
kip
do this on
ups.
concrete.
He does 4 consecutive kip ups in different directions. And I love Hyperstrike so
and
much.
they play triumphant music behind it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yes.
not just kip ups. He throws himself down at the ground and, like, lands in, like, a semi handstand and then, like, pushes back up onto his feet.
It's so
and he
impressive.
does it a bunch of times in a row. It looks fucking impossible. And then he ends it with, like, a cool pose. Everyone's just like, what the fuck?
And
Yeah.
he does, so...
It's
did
like
you
the
see
ending
that
of The
he
Artist, too. Like, he's got this, like, the intense pose, and he's just like...
Did you see that instead of giving Dr. Dark the V sign that he gave him, he didn't, instead of giving the peace sign, he gave him the V sign, he had it turned around?
Oh.
That was fun.
No, I think he does that
go
all the
fuck
time.
yourself.
No, he does it with the hand forward. He doesn't do it with the hand backwards.
I gotta say, Dr. Dark is a lot worse at this than the Dark Enforcer
Yeah,
was.
he's really not that annoying, and he's just kind of boring.
You got
but
your doctorate for this?
What is this? What's this that I have in my hands? It's an evil little ship. Because every room, so...
This
yeah.
one takes the fucking cake. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
This is maybe the most incredible thing. Like, I just love Parthenon so much more because
Parthenon is such a good person. This was all they had.
Yeah.
This is so stupid.
So we
God.
meet Derek, and Derek is outside of Parthenon. Derek is Parthenon's partner, and we're outside of Parthenon's MTV Cribs. And Derek's like, hey, every room in Parthenon's house is
Can I
themed.
pause? And I want to address when Dr. Dark pulls out the pirate ship, Parthenon just sees it and he's like, oh yeah, go ahead.
oh, yeah.
This is fine.
Yeah, whatever.
You got nothing, bitch.
Yeah.
He's like, what is
I
this?
love
An
that-
evil little ship? And he's like, not all ships are evil. But and then
Not all
he mentions
ships.
the pirate thing, and he's just like, oh, this is the worst thing you have about me. Good.
Oh, this is all you got?
Yeah, that pirates
Okay, I
are
win.
bad. And so Parthenon's entire home is themed, which just is
Every
incredible.
room has a different theme.
And
Hyperstrike literally yells. He's like, fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome.
yeah, Parthenon has a pirate room. And
Yeah,
in his pirate room,
Parthenon!
he has like little doubloons out on the table, and he has a chest with his golden pillows in it, and I love it.
And that's
It's-
it. There's no, like, posters
No.
of famous deadly pirates or, like,
That's it.
shit like that. Like, he's got
That's
a big
all they
sword
got.
that he loves to, like, swing around at house guests and make them feel threatened. It's literally just he has
It's
two
just
pirate
the
items
most
in his
innocuous
pirate-themed
shit.
room.
It's so
nothing.
cute. It's so cute. I love
I don't
learning
even-
this about Parthenon.
I don't even
Dr.
think
Dark-
Parthenon, like, says anything to defend himself.
No,
Like, he's just like,
it's what? How would
And
you
what?
defend yourself? He
Dr.
does
Dark-
get a little Dr. Dark on his shoulder.
Dr. Dark's attempt to spin this, he's like, a whole room dedicated to the dark side.
yeah!
With a little encouragement, I believe that I could sway him over. And then they project like a little tiny Dr. Dark onto Parthenon's shoulder, and he's like, I'm your father, Parthenon.
Like a devil on his shoulder. Is that what he
It's-
says? I'm your father?
He
No.
says, I'm your father,
Oh, wait, he
Parthenon.
does?
Come to
Oh
the
my
dark
God.
side.
Oh wait, he does say that? I missed
Yes.
that. That's so fucking funny.
That
That's
is-
really
And
good.
even-
Stupid.
Even Stan at this point is just like, Yeah, I don't know about that one, Dr. Dark. So pirates, huh? All right.
Yeah,
Just move
cool.
on.
Like, you could be a
so
fucking
good.
pirate-themed superhero, whatever.
He's like, yeah, we got nothing. Let's move on. Sorry about that, Parthenon. That was awkward. My bad.
Next
Parthenon
we
just
get,
says, like, Ariana Grande, and what about it?
yeah.
.web.
Yeah, like, what was the point of that?
So next up we have the Diffuser, and Diffuser is sweating. He's like, oh
Are we
no,
gonna talk
Stan's
about the
gonna
time
find
that
out
I was
about all
in-
the dogs that I've killed.
About an officer
Yeah, Dr.
involved
Dark
shooting?
is just like, you claim to be a superhero, but Stan, did you know that the diffuser is actually a police officer?
Yeah, the
I was
Diffuser
ready
just
to go
walks
For
out.
good, you say?
I was-
the Dr. Dark just walks out a little wooden dog.
I was ready to go from, like, Parthenon has a pirate-themed room to, like, Diffuser shot an unarmed citizen once.
Yeah.
And he's like,
So-
yeah, I did.
So because
It's
they can't
actually
talk
much less interesting than that.
Yeah, so
I think it's really fucking funny, though, to have this right after he has a pirate-themed room.
Yeah, you gotta lead
Yeah.
with the pirate.
he has Dr. Dark
Christ.
pulls out a little fake diploma, and he's like, "Aha! The Diffuser didn't graduate with his class."
He wasn't allowed to
In
walk to
high
graduation
school.
because he was a bad kid. Bad high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow! Who would
Wow,
have
you
thought
really
that someone
owned
who
the diffuser when he was 18.
yeah, who would have thought that someone who acts out
when
in
he
high
was
school,
a child.
someone who acts out in high school might become a police officer when they okay. Anyway,
I mean, like, who gives a shit? Like, wow, he graduated slightly later than the
Yeah.
rest of his class. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
I don't
who
think it
cares?
was. I don't think that it was that he graduated late. Even I think
No,
it
I
was
think
just
it-
like literally they
I-
didn't let him walk at the ceremony
oh yeah.
Oh, was that it? I thought he
because he got
said
in
that.
trouble.
Oh.
I mean, maybe he
okay,
also.
I
like,
thought it was that he like had like incompletes or something.
Yeah.
No, I mean he says
It-
like it
no,
was my
it sounds like
greatest
he just
regret
didn't
or
walk.
something.
Which
I
is
see.
which I've never gotten. Like, oh, I didn't get
I
to
don't know,
walk
I think
at my
that's even
grad.
less. I think that's even more who
Yeah.
gives a shit.
I didn't get to walk with my friends during. I didn't have to go to my graduation ceremony.
I didn't get to
mine
hang out
either. Who cares?
For
Yeah,
one extremely
yeah,
boring
like-
afternoon.
Yeah, not a boring afternoon, a boring fucking day. It's a fucking. There's. I hate them so much. I hate graduation
I
ceremonies.
decided I would rather play video games, so I just did that
I
instead.
would, I would rather. I would rather have like thumb screws than go to a graduation ceremony again.
Jesus.
It's so boring.
It's boring.
So the diffuser is basically like, yeah, I regretted that for a long time, but I've made my peace with that.
Mhm.
So if that's the best you got, and then Dr. Dark is like, well, I got one more for you, and
It's
he pulls out a
not.
cocktail shaker and a glass.
And I'm like,
Mhm.
show.
oh boy,
Are you show?
Hmm?
And the show keeps you in suspense for a while, and it's
Mhm.
like, oh, shaky, shaky, oh, glug, glug, glug. And
Cuts
and
back to
the
the diffuser, looking at
diffuser
this
gets
situation.
up, and he's like, yeah, okay, whatever the fuck, I don't drink alcohol, and when I was going to intoxilizer school, which is something that only police officers in Texas have to do,
oh, okay.
Oh.
I was wondering. I googled that, and it didn't have a lot of results.
So we have now doxed the diffuser.
yeah, well, no, we know
No,
he's
it
from
says
Texas.
where they're from.
He, at some point in his life, was a police officer in Texas, doxed.
It says where they're okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
Anyway.
intoxilizer
I'm not the one
school
that
is
did it.
apparently
I
where
mean,
they
it
teach
was the
police
show.
how to test people
Yeah,
for
it's
DUIs.
well, no, it's cert for using a device. And
Okay.
yeah, the intoxilizer device. Because fucking, I guess the people who make
Intoxilizer-
intoxilizers have a contract with the police that's like, hey, you have to use
Normal.
these ones.
Intoxilizer sounds like a laser that Dr. Dark would have that he would like
That makes
shoot
you
the
drunk.
superheroes with. And,
Intoxilizer, Khaleesi.
yeah, and turn them into drunk people.
Yeah, and so Diffuser's like, yeah, so I had to get really drunk at intoxilizer school, and
The
Oh.
story's kind of vague though, because he just says they gave
They
us
mean-
a lot of vodka. I
Yeah.
assume that means that they had to drink it.
yes, that's what
'Cause
I
I don't know why else that would happen.
He's
no,
not
I
like-
assume that happened because he says he doesn't drink.
Yeah.
And so so I guess Sam, you have something in common with the diffuser.
Damn.
It's true. I'm also a human, and I have skin,
And you're straight edge.
so we're a lot closer than we think.
Do the Wakanda salute at each other, losers.
Sorry.
Damn.
So the straight
'Cause
edge
he's
thing
straight
where
edge
you cross
also.
the where you cross your
I
arms
mean,
over.
he didn't say he's straight edge. He just said
No,
he
he just says he doesn't drink. Which
He doesn't have the
okay.
the vocabulary for
I
it.
was giving you shit, Sam. You stupid.
I know, and you made a fool of yourself.
Okay, yeah, I'm the Dr. Dark, and you're the Hyperstrike.
So we see a video of the diffuser's friend Matt, who I assume was also there with him.
Yeah,
And he's like, "Oh yeah, we were at Intoxilizer School, and the diffuser completely destroyed the bathroom. Destroyed is the word he
entire
uses.
stall.
So I'm like, oh god, did he have like violent diarrhea? Did he like puke everywhere? No.
He literally, because he's a human sledgehammer, he literally destroyed
Uh-huh.
the entire bathroom.
Like, what in the... Okay, here's what he described. It's
yeah.
some fucking Mr. Bean shit. He's like, I'm at the urinal, and I go over to the sink, and I break the sink off the wall, and I fall backwards into the bathroom stall, and I crash into the partition, knocking the partition down. The partition was screwed into the ceiling, so it puts a big hole in the ceiling, and the tiles come crashing down to the floor.
Yeah, which I can
What?
imagine. So,
He also says the partition was holding up the ceiling, which, no, it wasn't.
Yeah,
As
you
someone-
were very drunk, and that's how you interpret... What? Huh?
as someone who is also over 6 feet tall and 250 pounds, I can guarantee you that I can totally imagine that happening if I, like, fell down weird.
Yeah, because he was, like,
I don't...
drunk and fell at the urinal, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a hard time interpreting this story.
I have destroyed things. Things, kind of... So, big surprise, a lot of things that are built into places are built in with the intent that you're not trying to actively destroy them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And when you accidentally kind of come at them with that, it's very easy to destroy things.
Okay.
Not to defend the diffuser's actions. He destroyed public property. What a bastard.
Yeah, maybe being drunk,
That's
like...
the worst thing you can do.
He went
Yeah.
against his oath as a cop, yeah. Maybe being drunk brought out his secret desire to destroy sinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's very evil of him.
My enemy. I mean, this is
I hate that
this is the best thing the diffuser's done in his life, though, is that he destroyed police property.
Yeah, I hate that this is kind of the Diffuser Defense Squad episode, because it really is. Like, the Diffuser, to his credit, doesn't do a lot wrong in this episode.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah,
He gives a kid
like,
a weapon, but besides that...
I will say, like, yeah, like, I mean... the things that you're making, like, he's like, what, 45, and you're like, when you were in high school, when you were in your early 20s, like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's not him anymore. Like,
He's a person.
Yeah. I don't give a shit about either of those things,
I mean,
except for how the police are bad.
None of the dark secrets are actually dark.
Yeah.
I mean, whip snaps is weird.
Oh,
so
you went on Reddit when you were 12.
So Stan tells Dr. Dark to leave. Please get the fuck out of here.
He might as well have just said, okay, thank you, Dr. Dark.
Thanks.
See you next
I'll
time.
let you know when I need more from you.
Yeah. He's
So
like, I
he
think it's
basically
time
is
for you to
like,
go.
I'm very impressed that you were all so open about your pasts, and now it's time for homework. Yay!
Yay, feedback time.
This is a weird one because we actually get like a clear shot over 3 different people's shoulders, and the text on the screen is the same for all of them.
What?
Yeah, like all of that. I can't remember. I didn't write it down because it wasn't very interesting. But
Is it yes or no? Holy shit.
no, like they all I don't know if it was like weird, like fake, like shots of what they were typing, but we see 3 different people with like, I think that Hygiena is the least courageous. I think that someone at Whipsnap could stand to be like they all said like Hyperstrike needs to, it was word for word the same.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it's fill in the blank.
It's
Right?
like those-
Maybe it could. I guess it could
Or at
be
least
fill in
part
the
of it.
blank.
Because you do
But they
see
all had the
Whipsnap
same
being
typo.
like,
So unless the typo was in the prompt, I don't know.
Oh, that is weird.
There was a typo where it was like road was supposed to be like RODE and it was ROAD or something like that. I don't know. Anyway,
It's like how how in movies newspapers will have like the same 5 fake headlines just in the copy among all film newspapers.
yeah. Anyway, this is where the diffuser is like, you know, and this is my point of being like, oh yeah, you are making an effort, but I am still mad at you because he says he's like, you know, everyone complained about me taking charge, so I've stepped back, and since that, nobody else has stepped up.
Yeah. It's
And I'm
almost like
yeah.
this show didn't need somebody to be overbearing and a
good.
bully.
That's the point.
Push people around. Yeah.
So that's anyway. They do homework. Who gives a fuck? So Stan gives them the mission report summary later. So here's what happens. The diffuser and Parthenon are believed to be the strongest.
Boo.
I agree with half of that.
Yeah, I agree with half of that.
Whipsnap tends to overreact when under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say overreact. I'd say
reacts.
you're overpressuring, but whatever.
Yeah.
Hygiena consistently underperforms in missions. Bullshit.
Where's the other evidence of that besides this one? Like the roller coaster one, her team didn't do as well, but that was not because of her.
It happens later, but I'll say it now because Stan addresses this at the elimination. He's like, everyone says that you underperform in missions, and they show video of her packing up her costume at City Walk last episode, and then the second thing that they show is her straightening a painting in the layer. Which was not...
Yeah.
That's not a mission, so
no.
I don't... you had one clip.
Yeah. It was one other time that they decided what she had done was wrong.
Yeah, and then point 4 is, over half of the heroes think that Whipsnap is the least heroic.
So 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't know why they said over half. There's 5 people.
And Stan another time says, over half of the people, it's literally 3 of them.
You say over half of it's 3 and most of it's 4.
Which, to be fair, that is everyone except one other person. Everyone except Whipsnap and one other person.
Yeah.
I think it was Parthenon.
Yeah. I can't imagine Parthenon.
We never find out, but I think it was Parthenon.
Well, we find out who did. And so we can say that, it's either Parthenon or Hygiena because the diffuser definitely did.
It's certainly not the diffuser who didn't say it.
And Hyperstrike says that he did. So...
Because that actually comes next.
He goes to talk to her in the other room one-on-one.
And this is weird. I don't understand what Hyperstrike was trying to do here. I do kind of understand what he was going for, but I don't really understand.
They absolutely cut out all of the positive stuff or any constructive thing that he was saying to her.
But they don't frame it like a bad thing either.
This is what's weird because as the conversation is ending, so he goes to her and he's like, I want you to know, because I don't want to say anything bad about anyone behind their back. I was one of the people who said that, but he basically says, I don't think that you're not good at this, but I think that you have demonstrated that you are sort of a weak link. And this is what's weird, because I think from what they say at the end of the conversation, it just kind of cuts straight to the end of them being like, okay, well, thank you for... She, thanks him for the advice that he's given her. Mm-hmm. Which we don't see.
No.
So I think that he, gave her tips on, how to improve, and they just cut that.
Yeah, because it would be super out of character for him to...
Because he says in his talking head, I wanted to tell her, what I thought she could work on and stuff like that.
But
yeah, so
later,
they just look like he's just
They basically
being
stitch
weird.
it together to him being I did say it was you. I was one of the people that said that, because I think you're at the bottom. Because you underperform in these ways. Because sometimes this happens. That was me. And then they're just them, nodding at each other.
When we get to Final Judgments, they don't frame it like he did a bad thing either, which is...
No.
Right, which is weird, because the editing makes it look like he's... I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily think that if he didn't give her constructive advice, I don't know if that makes him... I mean, it's uncomfortable for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if he did... I don't know if he needed to do that. He probably didn't. I wouldn't...
But
I understand the logic behind it,
what his goal was basically, I don't like the premise of this, where we have to just say, I think so-and-so is bad.
Yeah, he says, that's weak shit.
I think that's what he was going for, is, I don't like that I just have to say someone is bad. I want to talk to them and, give them honest feedback. I've been trying so hard not to say the word feedback.
Yeah. It's he doesn't want her just kind of looking around at everyone and being do you think that I'm the
say feedback instead.
Okay.
No.
I wanted to give her honest feedback. So it's elimination time. There's 15 minutes left of the fucking episode. A third of the episode is the elimination. Hooray!
And there's...
So what is it? Well,
don't worry, listeners. Fuck all happens. It just takes forever.
Yeah, I was about to
Parthenon
say, what makes this elimination so special that it has to be super long?
It has to be super long. That's the answer to the question.
Yeah.
It just has to. Because nothing else happened in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Sam,
Yes.
I've come to consider this section of the show to be our temple of truth.
I can't. It's okay. Like what?
Why?
Stan says yes. He says, "Welcome to what I've come to consider our temple of truth. It's here that I offer frank observations about your journey to become superhero." It's episode 11 of 14 of the entire show. Like, you don't need to explain the premise of an elimination.
Yeah.
This is
Like,
where
what is
I
he talking
tell you
about?
my real
I think-
thoughts.
I think he, like, you know how when we got to this point, well, we didn't get really, it wasn't really this point in the first season because there were less people and they were eliminating to it. But he got to a point where he's like, I love all of you unconditionally, and it hurts my bones to have to make one. It feels like I'm cutting off a third arm that I really liked having.
Why a third arm?
Because
because he knows damn well that he'll be just fine.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. But anyway,
it feels like I'm
but
throwing away something that I've kind of enjoyed leaving on my desk for a while.
But he fucking, like, my theory is that he fucking hates all of these contestants.
He's like, I've come to look forward to these times.
Yeah, just based on how he treats them.
Welcome to my temple of joy.
He hates that I think he has, like, some kind of, like, jealousy or something, because he seems to hate these people.
I think he hates Parthenon.
I think he hates Parthenon because
For being
he says...
so
hates
youthful.
Because, like, in all caps here, my note is, fuck you, Stan. Parthenon has been utterly fantastic the entire time. He rocks. Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
And,
He rocks.
because
Rocks,
I believe...
rocks, do you get it?
Rocks!
that rocks. Okay, so Stan comes to Parthenon with, like,
Wait.
it's like, you do great, Parthenon, but you're Parthenon, I'm Stanley. This is my...
Just like Stan.
It's like
Just
he's
like
here.
Stan.
It's like being there, as the billboard says.
You do great every time, and you're really good, but I need to say something shitty about you. So, I need to know what's going on in here. And he, like, points to his heart, and, like, what the fuck are you talking about, old man?
Yeah.
Parthenon is the nicest person on the show.
Parthenon is one of the nicest people I've ever seen in my life.
He does well at every mission, and also he's demonstrated, like, some of the best character. Like, he was the only person who helped the man with the boxes at the warehouse.
Yeah.
He was the one who tried to get everyone to be nice to Mr. Mitzvah. Like, Parthenon is so good.
Yeah.
He figured
I know
out the
fucking
code
talking
thing
about
and then
Stan.
just told all of the other teams what the code was
Yeah.
for unlocking the thing.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't
so
have to do that. He could have, like, had an advantage or whatever the fuck. Also, I just want
And
to
here's
say,
what his-
before
yeah.
they go into the individual critiques, Stan is going over, like, just kind of generally, all of them. And he says, like, you restored power to the city. And they all say, cause he's like, you restored power to the city. I'm proud of you or whatever. They all say thanks, except Diffuser says, good job.
And look,
Like, he's like, I'm also proud of you guys. Good job.
I'm also the leader.
It's like,
I want to say, just here, that I came to realize that I love Hygiena. We all do.
Mhm.
She's so sweet.
yes.
If the winner of this contest isn't either Hyperstrike or Parthenon, I'm gonna break something. They they deserve it so much.
I think Parthenon deserves it more than it. Like, he's literally never done anything not good. Like,
No,
not just he's
I
never done
agree.
anything wrong. Everything he's done has been good.
He's never
I
done
agree.
anything, like, middling.
I agree.
Yeah.
Um,
And what is Stan's criticism of him this week? It's that when he was in the tunnel of snakes, he screamed with fear.
Yes.
and
Parthenon,
like
Parthenon is even
Parthenon's
just
like,
like laughing it off.
battle
He's like,
cry.
I like to think of it as a battle cry. And
and then
Stan's
Stan's like, you think this is a fucking joke?
Yeah. He uses the like, low-key gendered word of shriek as well.
oh yeah, he did say shriek, which I didn't appreciate.
I've never thought of shriek as a gendered word.
Just,
Um,
just in this context, my hackles were up.
Okay, I guess I'd never thought of it like
I
that.
think
It is, I mean,
shriek has,
anyone can
like-
shriek, but
Yes.
It has implications of, like, shrill, which has
It's like-
implications of, like...
I believe. I
It's
think
like
I'm
a
being defensive
high-pitched
because
shriek.
earlier I did say that he did a shriek.
I mean, he did. But I question
But
Stan's
when
motives.
Stan says it, I don't like it.
Yeah, we're
yeah.
engaging with this dead old man in bad faith.
I'm going to engage him in combat. So, So yeah, he criticizes Parthenon for nothing. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't constantly be like, you didn't face your fear, and then when people face their fears, you're like, you were scared when you faced your fear?
Yeah.
And, like, the thing is, like, we're gonna learn here soon that a superhero's costume is sacrosanct. But, like, it doesn't fucking matter because Parthenon took off his fucking cape because you can't criticize him for that because he needed to take off the cape to climb into the fucking hole. You're not gonna be able to do that when you have a big old dangling fucking nylon cape.
So then Hygiena gets her critique, which is, you faced your fears, but it's not just about facing them, you also have to, like, do well in the challenge. And he's like,
There's a fucking goalpost moving. Like, he says, like, it's not enough to face your fears.
You have to overcome them.
Conquer your fears.
Yeah, why can't you be a young, slim, acrobatic man like Hyperstrike?
Right. And also just, like, the thing of
stupid.
her taking the longest in the challenges, so they cut to
This is where they show a clip of her straightening a painting at the layer.
Yeah,
I think was after the break-in, where, so the issue that she was having was that, like, the problem she was having was that she was defying Diffuser's order to not touch anything.
I want to put this show in a vice.
It already put itself in the vice of not having any viewers and getting canceled.
Just like
So,
Vice.
Who Wants to Be a
Viceland.
Superhero is canceled.
Oh my god, and that's good.
That's
so
on
Stan
period.
tells Hyperstrike, he realizes that last week he forgot to say literally anything to Hyperstrike, so he's like, it was nice of you to talk to Whipsnap. So Whipsnap,
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why does everyone fucking hate you?
yeah, I kind of do get the sense that he hates all of them this season.
Yeah.
like he has nothing bad to say to Hyperstrike, so he's just like, you were cool to Whipsnap, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. That's all I got for you, kid.
Yeah.
I made the comment.
He's probably still bitter that Hyperstrike didn't like the costume. He sees that Hyperstrike is wearing the scarf now, and he's like,
He's wearing the belt that Stan gave him as a scarf.
So I was said.
Is that what it was?
I think that's what it is.
Yes, I think it is. And I said early in this show that the cast of this show reminds me of the cast of a Danganronpa game. And I think, like, and both in that they're interesting and diverse characters, and that they get tortured.
And that some of them are the fucking worst, and you want to see them dead.
Yeah, but so the thing in Danganronpa is, and Jordan and I talked about this, that in Danganronpa, it doesn't suck so much when someone, it does still kind of suck when someone gets killed, but they murdered somebody. The thing in this show is that people get shit on for doing absolutely nothing wrong. Like, they just guessed wrong or something. They haven't, like, forsaken anything. They haven't actually, like, hurt anybody.
Well, they've forsaken their precious Stan Lee.
So Diffuser, he's like, well, Diffuser, you didn't boss anybody around this episode, but you did do the worst thing I can even imagine.
You had an inappropriate interaction with a fan.
And I'm like, oh, thank God, he's mad at the Diffuser for giving a weapon to a child.
Oh my God, we need to
and
get
you're
through
right.
this. I'm just realizing what happens after the elimination, and we need to get through this as fast as humanly possible.
I would also like to say...
A superhero's costume is sacred. You don't just give parts of it away.
Sacrosanct.
Sacrosanct. And also, he mentions that it's weaponry.
It is weaponry.
What the fuck? Yeah. And
he gave
Diffuser's like, it was a memorabilia, and Stan is like, it's your costume! We had a whole season about this.
It's tantamount to stripping.
Hey, kids, do you want to touch my gun?
We also skipped Whipsnap's critique, because Skipsnap, Stan says, you were really gracious in the restaurant with the fans, and it's just like there's like a nice moment where Whipsnap is just like, oh, Stan, you're making me blush, and they cut to her in the restaurant where she's like holding a little kid, and like the kid is cute. Like a black girl, and it's just like cute to like see her with another, like get to see a black superhero.
But hey, Val.
Oh yeah, well, I mean...
Hey, Val, have you considered that everyone thinks she sucks?
Oh, that is a character trait of hers, yeah.
Yeah,
that is
everyone,
a negative.
everyone thinks
she
she's
sucks.
shitty and awful.
I mean, I think we can see where this is going. So I'm just going to reference the interview that she did with Feedback after she was eliminated, obviously.
Yeah.
Because the clip of her like holding the little girl is even more like meaningful when you watch that interview, because she talks about how like her character was inspired by the character Cleopatra Jones.
Oh my god.
Who was like one of the first like black female like action heroes.
Mm-hmm.
And she basically says like, I didn't have any like role models, so I really wanted this show to be an opportunity to be that for other girls.
Yeah.
And then she got eliminated.
And then Stan was like, we forced everyone to pick someone who was the weakest, and they all picked, like, 3 of them picked you, so
sucks to suck.
I feel like we should definitely go with that.
So, like, the thing, when we have, reality TV shows usually don't get this philosophical. That's kind of what make this and Kid Nation kind of stand out, is that there's not real, I mean, the gold star is introduced, but it's never important because kids don't have an understanding of currency. Anyway, in this show, like, usually the goal of a reality TV show is, like, I want a lot of money, or I want to
husband.
I want a husband that I can get in People magazine with.
I want a comic book that's worth its weight in paper and ink. Literally.
And the one for this one is, I want to be a role model to children. And I feel like it's unfair to eliminate anybody who like genuinely wants to do good like these people do. And they don't they're not in this for for most, I can say pretty confidently that at this point, I can't see any of these people being in it for personal gain. Like, at this point, they seem very genuine and very, like, their head's in the right place. Even the fucking diffuser, like,
he's wrong, but he thinks that he's in.
He thinks that he's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to see people eliminated, and especially hard to see people like Whipsnap eliminated, who clearly, like, this means so much to her. And like,
it's such a stupid reason to get eliminated too, because like, what, she's eliminated for what? For like having a hard time but persevering.
The problem,
giving the perception that she'll be eliminated next.
Yeah, like, one of the biggest problems is that with this season is that its cast members are too good for the show. And
I think the mission reports are there so that they have a little more fodder for elimination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, they're like, oh shit, these people are performing extremely well. What are we gonna do?
So the heroes nominated for elimination are Diffuser, Whipsnap, and Hygiena. This is the 3rd time the Diffuser has been nominated. Just saying. So
what happened the last time somebody was nominated multiple times for elimination?
I don't know. So
maybe 2 people.
The only plead your case thing that I think is worth saying is that Whipsnap, this is actually her first nomination. And she says, like, you know what? I'm finally realizing in this moment that I don't need to doubt myself, and I deserve to be here as much as everyone else. So Whipsnap gets eliminated.
Diffuser also is like, hey Stan, I'm up here again. Hi, how's it going?
I love when you complain about me too.
Yeah, I like fucking up. Let me stay here so I can fuck up more, please.
He's like, the great thing about me is that I keep fucking up.
And
so you keep telling me all
things
like
manager speak. He's like, I see lots of opportunities.
Yeah.
So Whipsnap gets eliminated. Ripsnap.
Hey, thank you. Good show. So everyone runs over to hug her, as they fucking should.
She says to Stan, like, thank you for the opportunity, whatever. Thank you for acknowledging my existence. Which is just
I acknowledge the shit out of Whipsnap's existence.
Yes! She should be uneliminated for that fucking thing.
Anyway, it should have been the Diffuser because he gave a weapon to a child, but whatever.
Yes.
So Stan tells Whipsnap, he's like, I have a lot of respect for you and how well you've done here, and you should be proud of yourself, but I'm eliminating you for no good reason.
Remember when Mr. Mitzvah got eliminated and Stan was like, well, bye.
Seriously. Oh, God. So, you know, she says, like, I'm happy I got to be here and spend so much time with all these incredible superheroes.
Yeah.
And then Hygiena has a little talking head where she's like, I hope that I can be as strong as Whipsnap, and
but
it sucks.
Yeah. But you know what doesn't suck is what happens next, because we're gonna zoom over to fucking Dr. Darkslayer and
we have to get her powers.
Oh, yeah. Stay in suspense, dear listeners.
So, she's an
Stand
expert
suspense.
at using a whip.
I can gather
course.
that.
Increased flexibility.
Okay.
Absorbs strength from the earth.
Cool.
Oh, like Mako energy?
Sure. I think that's it. Oh, there's one more. Touching someone with her bare hand causes that person to turn to dust.
What?
That's
what?
why she has gloves?
She's
What?
rogue? She's rogue? What?
She's rogue, but kill you.
Yeah, what?
Oh my
She's killing you, rogue.
Rogue?
Oh my god.
What?
What?
Dust.
Where's that? What?
Whip snap?
Dust.
I mean, I'm gonna assume that was from when she was like, what was it, like Lady Justice or whatever?
Well, like, I don't...
Was her original name?
I'm not... That's honestly not that surprising. Like, that seems very... so much of Whip Snap's behavior makes sense now that she
But
thinks
explain
that
why
she kills...
they don't take away her gloves.
That she kills people by touching them with her bare hands.
Yes, the gloves make sense now.
Like, she feels that it's difficult to get close to people.
She doesn't have anyone in her life because she can't touch people with her bare hands.
Okay.
That's the number one thing about having a successful relationship is handshakes.
Last thing, and then we can get to it. So Stan congratulates them all on reaching the final four, and he says that from here on out, I'll be doing some challenges to measure your inner qualities. Isn't
Great.
that the fucking premise of the show?
No,
Yeah.
they're going to go and have rectal examinations.
Why do they have...
Oh god.
Why do
They're
they
gonna-
have 5 fucking weeks of physical challenges?
Bee Sting comes back and she's like, I'm going to give you a colonoscopy.
I would like to introduce you to a game, superheroes. It's called the Olympics.
Where is... Oh my god.
Parthenon, you did not do well in the challenge because you only fit 37 bees into your butthole.
And Olympics is a reference to documental. Anyway.
Watch Documental. It's good, but also be prepared to see a lot of Mosaic Dayness.
Be
anyway.
prepared.
Bee Sting has not appeared in a while.
No.
I
It's
think
kinda
Bee
weird.
Sting's dead. I think Bee Sting is like dead in a ditch on the side of the road.
Anyway, oh my god, oh my god,
Oh my god,
oh
okay,
my god,
shut
oh
up.
my god, oh my
Okay,
god.
it's time for me to finish what I started. We go over
Oh my
to
God.
Dr. Dark's cool lair. Who's there? Who's hey
Well, Dr.
Sam?
Dark is there.
Hey Val, could you tell me? Yeah, Dr. Dark's there. Hey, could you tell me could you maybe tell me who else is there?
Oh, yeah.
It's alive!
Well, you know how there was the pencil that was a pen that had DNA on it?
Mhm.
And we were
Yeah,
like, what is he going to
the
do?
Stan's cum on it,
Clone
yeah.
Stan? Make a clone of Stan? A dark
I
clone
was
of Stan?
so,
That
and
would
I
be
was like, and
ridiculous.
I giggle. I think was like, yes, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And someone said Stan B, and I don't remember if it was...
I think
That was
it was
Sam.
you. I think it was
Maybe
you.
it was me.
It
He
was
should
me.
be a B. So there's a Stan Lee lying with his eyes
The
closed.
actual human being Stan Lee is
Yeah,
lying
he's
on
not
the
on
table.
television.
table.
The
His eyes
actual
are
him.
closed. He's serene. And
Looks like Captain America after
I
they
can't
take him
wait
out
to
of
do
the
this all the
big
time.
muscle chamber thing.
fuck off, Sam. Holy shit!
What?
For some
Oh,
reason,
God.
it hit me so much harder. Oh. Anyway, so Dr. Dark pulls the switch and electrocutes Stan Lee, and Stan Lee's eyes open, but it's not eyes, it's fucking poorly composited voids of blackness. You get fucking Norded Stan Lee
It's alive!
alive.
Does this show know that they make big black contacts you can wear that cover your whole eyeball?
Stan
I
Lee
mean,
can't
you
wear
can't.
those.
Stan Lee can't wear contacts. He's too old. His eyes don't have the moisture for that.
What? Get the man some Visine
So,
and give the CGI.
They don't have
Person
the
of-
budget for that.
so
break.
I hope you're looking forward to next episode, because it hopefully couldn't be as boring as this one.
cloned Stan Lee.
They
made
cloned
Dark
Stan Lee.
Stan. What
They
the
make
fuck?
Dark Stan.
Which just is redundant. Like, what is
Yeah,
this
'cause
Stan Lee going to do?
This
Torture them and
Stan's
humiliate them?
Yeah, this Stan's gonna pay for the dinner and help them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, it's like Flexo on Futurama where they're like, oh my god, it's the evil Bender. But wait, no, Bender's already evil. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly, it's Flexo Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But his name is Lee Stan.
No, his name is Eel.
Eel
Bat.
Narts.
Stan
So
Eel.
then we get we got to talk about the after show cuz we
Okay.
get a lot about Whip Snap in the after show.
I saw this clone, and I was like, oh, an evil Stan? What is this? A Twitter?
Okay, say what? Okay.
Feedback's Lounge.
So Feedback's Lounge.
That was a Clone High reference.
We finally learn about her famous difficult life that they brought up 100 times but never actually said anything about it or edited out anything about it. So when she was 15, she left home and she had to live in a hotel for 2 years, but she managed to finish high school and put herself through college.
Damn.
Which is Jesus. Holy shit.
Real life superhero.
Now the next thing that I'm about to say is going to change everything.
Okay.
Oh.
She heard about the show from her coworker, Steel Chambers.
Oh my god.
What?
The Iron Enforcer wasn't a plant.
Oh
He was a security. He was a bouncer, and she's a security guard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She,
Maybe she heard about it because he was like, all right, I'm never coming back to this job. I just got my big break. Because how do you explain his performance in the dog challenge otherwise?
and he rips off his shirt, and she's like, "Oh my god, your nipples."
I think that must mean, though, that our other theory about the Dark Enforcer must have been it, which is that they probably, like, from the beginning were like, you're not going to win, but we can offer you a role on the show as the villain.
Like,
I think that's
So he
gotta
must
be
have
it then.
auditioned.
that I can't believe you've held this in this whole time.
I wanted to bring it up like an hour and a half ago.
Incredible.
But I was like, I can't.
Lore.
Do you have anything else to say, or do we need to?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah, because after a drop like that, you can do anything you want. I can wait to eat.
Patreon.com/Jurgen. So,
What?
So he asks, I'm plugging my Patreon because I can do anything I want. So
okay.
Feedback asks,
I already pay you money.
Feedback asks if she has any like frustrations about her elimination, and she's like, yeah, I was nominated for the first time, and I was standing between two people who were nominated before, and I went home.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. I mean, I don't want Hygiena to go home either, but Jesus Christ, the diffuser's been nominated 3 times!
I can't believe the diffuser's still on. It's wild.
So he brings up, and I don't know if we've talked about this on the podcast, I read this in an interview that he did shortly after the show ended. He asks, like, basically if she can relate to his experience, which is that he felt like he was getting in his own way on the show. And he talks about a story that he told in that interview where he was like, on my season, there was a day when Fat Mama pulled me aside. I think it was after the like self-sacrifice challenge where she nominated him for elimination. So she pulled him aside and she was like, Feedback, you are on this show that you keep saying like this is the
your
greatest
dream.
opportunity of your life, that like you should be having the time of your life. And I just see you beating yourself up over every little thing that you do wrong. And you should be feeling like proud of yourself, A, for getting here, and B, for everything that you do right.
Yeah.
And so you know how we talked about how like Feedback had like such a dark, aggressive energy early on, and then after that he seemed really nice?
God bless Fat Mama.
Like there was a legit like turning point for Feedback on the show where he like calmed
really
down and mellowed out because of Fat Mama.
Why wasn't that on the show?
I don't know. Like that was so important, and they just cut. Well, it's because season 1 they had no fucking time for anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that explains why Feedback became such a nice boy that we love.
He was a nice boy that we love. He just had
he
a
was already
lurking dark
he just
side
had a dark
that we were
streak, yeah.
slightly worried about, but
And he's Dr. Dark now,
But then Fat Mama talked it out of him, and then he became just a nice boy.
yeah.
So Feedback basically asks, like, can you relate to that? Do you feel like that was
Yeah,
what happened
I
with
would
you?
say
Do you feel
that-
like
I
you
would
had
say
anyone
that-
who was supportive of you in the way that Fat Mama was for me? And she says, yeah, pretty much everybody was really supportive, which is nice.
Yeah, I absolutely would say that Whipsnap is the Feedback of this season.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
So, yeah, then this is where she talks about, Cleopatra Jones and how much she wanted to be a strong black female role model to other girls. And then Feedback, they were, like, really, really connecting in the interview. Like, this was the most emotional interview I saw of these, because they were both, like, they were really, really on the same level about, like, how much this show meant to them personally.
Yeah.
So he basically tells her, like, the minute I met you, I knew that you were going to do great, and I'm really proud of you. And it was very sweet. And she says, she also says that her biggest highlight on the whole show was getting her new costume, because she says, like, normally she has to be like very guarded about her like femininity, and she was like, it was the first time I've ever really gotten to feel like sexy and feminine and confident and powerful.
Aw.
So you know what? Good costume apparently.
Yeah, that's what really matters.
So yeah, the Feedbacks Lounge with Whipsnap was actually like really good, and it made me that much madder that like none of this was in the show.
Yeah,
at
like
all.
the thing is, I like because Feedback's good.
Feedback's
and
good. We're
he does
saying
have his own
incredibly
show.
I take back every bad thing I said about Feedback early on. Feedback is good.
I don't remember you saying anything bad about Feedback.
Anytime I said something bad about him, I was joking.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, me too.
Okay. Yeah, that's
In
great.
hindsight, it
Thank
was
you
fair.
for sharing that, and thank you for putting yourself in harm's way to bring this information to us. Do we
You're
have
that
any?
soldier in the meme picture and where the little kid's sleeping.
Uh,
And the knives are spoilers.
Yeah,
for the
you're
rest of the
Stannis Problems Clown and your wife.
and I'm your wife.
Yeah. Can we?
Thank you for your power bubble.
Do we have any questions this week, Sam Canning?
We do have questions. We don't have the most time, so we can do a couple.
Are we ever gonna have more time than we have?
No.
No,
in other
because
episodes?
you fuckers drag it out all the time.
Because nothing happened in
Yeah,
this
yeah,
episode.
it's
Still
us
took
and
2
not
hours.
everyone.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Just us.
Yeah, that's
It's a team
I'm
effort, okay?
joking.
Just me.
I mean, you guys just need to bring a snack that you can eat so you don't get hungry towards the end.
Yeah.
I ate Chipotle before this, so I'm doing fine besides the E. coli. Mike Dawson asks, what
Hello.
horror movie monster would you let give you a handy J in the Tunnel of Fear?
Oh. Probably the giant flesh amalgam from Society.
Oh god. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, but as I understand it, they were having a fucking whale of a time.
They were having a great time, and I would like to. It just seems like they were having such a good time. I wouldn't mind getting in on that.
I'm gonna go Edward Scissorhands.
Oh,
You don't want to have a
Is it
anymore?
fair to refer to him as a horror movie monster, or am I completely
that's.
spitting
I think
in the face
yeah.
of the themes
I think
of the movie?
yeah. I think that's you're maybe not taking away what you should from that movie.
Okay, in that case, I'll go Edward Penis Hands.
Okay. Edward Salad Fingers.
I haven't seen enough horror movies to know. Can I say the Love Witch from the horror movie The Love Witch? Which is
No,
technically
she's not a monster.
With
A
Mike
horror-
Myers?
No.
That's the Love Guru.
I've seen 3 horror movies that I can think of, and they were all
Okay.
for fear baiting. So I'm gonna say the
That's more than I've seen.
evil greaser twin from Dark Half, who's played by, I want to say John Cusack, but it's not John Cusack.
I mean, John Cusack
I've
is a
seen-
monster.
I've seen 2 horror movies in my life. I've seen Cabin in the Woods,
Mhm.
which was, I
Not
think,
a horror
more
movie.
a comedy movie than a
It's
horror
not
movie.
a horror movie.
It's a
It's
comedy
a
for horror
send-up.
fans.
Yeah. I mean, I had some jump scares.
Yeah, it does happen.
And I've seen Tetsuo Iron Man.
Oh,
which was
Tetsuo the
really-
Iron Man is so good, and you would not
Really
want to
something.
you would not want to get a handy J from Tetsuo the Iron Man.
Yeah, I thought of him, but I didn't say it.
Okay, so since
You
you
think of
guys
him every time you get a handy J.
since you guys aren't as horror connoisseurs as I am,
Did you two not like my joke?
I liked it.
Okay.
I didn't get it at all.
I laughed in my brain.
Because you think about him.
Yeah, it's a real
It's
Um,
we'll explain it to you when you're older, Sam.
the bye
Okay.
bye man.
I'm still trying to figure out what a handy J is.
It's when someone
It's a Jello pop that's really handy to hold.
When a penis and a hand love each other very much.
Yeah. Which of the you have the Swamp Thing, the Frankenstein, the Mummy, and Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
Dracula.
Do I have
yeah.
to pick one?
Yeah, which one would you like to get a handy J from?
Dracula is a
I think
character.
Swamp Thing would have some interesting textures.
Yeah. That's kind of my answer. Yeah.
That's true. Dracula, though, is a character that, like, the horror that he invokes is, like, female sexuality.
Yeah, and,
So-
and also he's kind of he's like he's more gothic than the others.
Full disclosure, I am picturing Swamp Thing from the comic book. I don't know what
I
the
think it's
movie one
I
is.
think it's actually the creature from the Black Lagoon.
I was wondering if that was who you meant.
It's
Anyway,
Swamp
next
Thing.
question.
Okay, yeah.
There's a question here from Dr. B. Dandy, which is, how would your fears be represented in the Tunnel of Fear? Which I guess is basically just asking us, what's your greatest fear?
We've answered this.
If we want our weaknesses out.
Yeah, I'm not putting my vulnerabilities on there like that. I mean, I wouldn't like to be in the tunnel, the tube.
I crawl into the tube, and on the inside, it's a perfect recreation of my home, and someone breaks in and shoots me with a gun.
Yeah, it's the closest people you have to you dead.
I would crawl into the tube and get out at the other side and be in a rocket ship in space.
I crawl through the tube and I come out the other side as a weird twisted monster and going dur dur dur.
Everything's the same, but you come out the other side and you're left-handed.
I am left-handed.
Yeah!
And it sucks.
I would go into the tube, and when I crawl back out of the tube, everyone would just go, "Oh, we're really disappointed in the way that you crawled in the tube."
And stands on the other side and says you're eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do one more. It feels good to have enough questions that we can't get to them all. But it also feels bad.
I am very sorry that
it feels bad that because I want to get to them all.
I mean, you the listeners know how long this has been going on. You understand.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Tufster McGee says, when I was a kid, I went to Tunnels of Fun, which is like, what if a Chuck E. Cheese style place was just all ball pits and plastic climbing tunnels and slides into more ball pits? Why isn't this show just about super adults going through play place obstacles every week?
Damn,
because Stan has so much hatred in his heart.
I mean, that's just Fall Guys. I would love to see the cast of Who Wants to Be a Superhero play Fall Guys. Anyway, that's going to do it for this week. You can find us on Twitter at 0to0_pod. I am at Posy Stress on Twitter. You can listen to my other podcast, Jurgen It, at secretlifepod.com and patreon.com/Jurgen and give me money.
Hi, I'm Gigalithic. Let's talk about drugs. You can find me on Twitter at Gigalithic. Or you can find me in my house if you come here. But don't.
But don't
do that. You give me a real fright.
Don't invite them in.
Yeah, because
careful. Some of our listeners might be vampires.
It's true. I'm more aware of that now than ever. Play Paradise Killer. It's on the Switch. It's on Steam. It's great. Everyone loves it. Polygon loves it. IGN loves it.
Oh yeah, I saw a very favorable article about it from Polygon today.
It's the most confident game of the year, according to Polygon, and it's a 9 out of 10 according to IGN. Play the game.
Fuck yeah. I'm Val Flightcub. You can find me on Twitter at FlightCubB. The second B stands for Please Stan, Stop Torturing These People. You can also listen to me and my dog, who might feature in this episode, maybe, if you can't remove his tip-tap sounds from the background.
I didn't hear a single one.
That's fine. My podcast, LMNOP, about the show Elementary. You can find it on noisepace.xyz. It's very good.
Noisepace.xyz. Now, there's a place where you can find podcasts, such as the new Noisepace podcast, Live Free, Twi Hard.
You can also find Kid Nation Nation there.
Which has some of the same hosts as Live Free, Twi Hard. For the record.
You can find City Girls Make Don't. My new podcast that's like City Girls Make Do, except I'm there.
Every week we don't watch an episode of Sex and the City.
Yeah.
It's just every episode of City Girls Make Do, but you edit in, you going, I don't think so.
Yeah. No,
I don't think that's what happened on that
City Girls
episode.
Make Do, but I keep the runtime and edit out the audio.
You can listen to Fear Baiting, which is about to do their yearly Schlocktober.
They got a good lineup for Schlocktober.
You can listen to Radish,
which also has some of the same hosts as Live Free.
You can listen to Jurgen It.
Listen to Jurgen It and donate money to my Patreon for a different podcast than this one.
You can also listen to 0 to 0, a podcast that's about to end.
Forever. Hooray!
Forever. We're not going to do any more episodes, and we're all going to die the moment it's done.
Yay. Thank God.
Thank God.
Excelsior, don't give grenades to children.
Yeah.
Extension.
Elytra. Bye, everyone.
Electra.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.